but life is tough for everybody.
Hey, and nobody owes me jack shit.
There you go.
So, I roll with the punches, but I appreciate your love. Thank you, sir.
Good luck. All right.
Sometimes it's not about looking for motivation, it's not about seeking inspiration, it's about being open to it, because lessons are not always where we expect them. And I want to open you up to the idea of having conversations with people you may judge not fit to have a story of motivation, to have lessons to teach you, because everybody has lessons to teach you. Everybody has a story to tell. This was a moment that I captured that will change my life. This is the moment my Uber driver shared one of the most powerful messages I've ever heard.
Man,
Take care, all right?
no,
And
seriously,
be
thank
cool,
you.
all right?
Jokes are jokes, but
It's all right.
seriously, from the heart, thank you.
No
I
problem.
really appreciate it.
It's all right, brother.
All right, well, you know, I wish a little people more thought a little on your wavelength, you know?
Yeah, but life is tough for everybody.
Hey, and nobody owes me jack shit.
There you go.
So, I roll with the punches, but I appreciate your love. Thank you, sir.
Good luck. All right.
Why'd you help that guy?
Sometimes, you know, you just gotta help, brother. You know, maybe buy drug, I don't know. But I know one thing. You never wish to be on that position.
Oh.
And I believe that 100%. Nobody wish to become a beggar. Nope. Maybe they're a mistake. You never come out of that mistakes.
What's the best piece of advice you ever received?
From who?
From anybody? Like, what's the best you ever received?
The best advice I ever received, oh boy, yeah. That was a guy from Haiti. 2008, I bought a business. Paying about $45,000. It didn't work out. I used to pay a messenger. And then I went back to the messenger job on the bike. So particularly these days, I was so down on myself. And I started, criticizing myself. I'm just sitting there and my head is down. I'm saying, I ain't nothing, man. You're supposed to make a long time ago. Usually you don't make it. And I'm just blaming myself for things that, And this guy come, it's like he knew exactly what was going on with me at the time, right? And he just said, wake up. What are you worrying about? What are you worried about life? You're too young. And he sit down, he took shoes out of his feet. They cut the feet right there. And then he started telling me his story. Bro, I will never forget that. That motivates me a lot. To be honest right now, right? I don't care if I'm rich or poor. Because I'm in the middle, man. You know what I mean?
I like that, man. Yeah,
I'm in the middle. Because either way, I won't be satisfied. Position is not gonna make you satisfied. Money is not gonna make you satisfied. So just be real to yourself. And be kinder to others, be kinder to yourself. That's it.
That's what I was going to ask you. What do you think the purpose of life is then?
Life is a simple. You see that wheel right here?
Street using the right
Yeah.
See the wheel, right? It's a circle, right?
Yeah.
So everybody's right here. That's my view of life. It depends on how you view it, how you see it. And everybody you can fool everybody, but you cannot fool yourself. So for me, if I can look at myself in the mirror and be proud of myself, I didn't cheat on nobody. I didn't steal from nobody. I didn't portray nobody, and I didn't destroy nobody's life. I'm good, man. I'm good. Because I'm going to look until the end of the day. I'm gonna work. That's everybody too. And sometimes people complain, I'm not happy.
Turn
No,
left on J Street.
because why people complain they're not happy, especially people with the position? Because they thought that the position make them happy. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
When they was young, they thought of making money. That's the things that make them happy if they have enough money. No, but by the time they have enough money, they're satisfied with the money, and then the family is messed up. That's when they complain, I'm not happy. No, it's happiness got nothing to do with the position. Nothing. I go to bed right now, 5-10 minutes, I fell asleep. Because my mind is free. Like I said, I still live with the roommate. But my mind is free. And I got that freedom. Everywhere I want to go, I go. Nobody bothers me, nobody, nothing.
I love him. Hey man, you got me motivated.
I mean, that's the fact, brother, man. That's the truth. But everybody's different, you know. People see things different. So some people think it doesn't matter, as long as I got money, I'm good. No. People will respect you if you have a money. Because the money. Why don't they respect you for who you are? That's great, man. It's like a love, brother. I love you because who you are, your kindness or your view of life, but not the money. But yeah, I can love you for the money, but you know I ain't gonna die for you. You know?
I love him, man.
And we gotta, you know, it's the world is crazy, but you know, try your best, brother. Work hard. Don't get me wrong. Work hard, because I believe it. And anything is created by God. God created food for them too. But you gotta move sometimes.
You.
Yeah. You gotta follow. You gotta work. And that's what you can do, man. If you can be honest with yourself and you can judge yourself, you will understand how others feel. You know?
Mm-hmm.
But if you cannot judge yourself, you always judge the others. Come on, man, what kind of person are we? And then the day you can be the guy just give him that. I can be like him, we never know. Like I say, you know, we just planning. Why not even see next year? You don't know. So the little time you got, just be kind if you can. If you cannot be kind, and then don't try to destroy nobody's life, man. Because whatever goes wrong, it comes wrong, brother. Whether it's this life, whether it's the next life. No. I believe that 100%, my man. Whatever you do, you will get a benefit from it. Whether it's this life, whether it's the next
Take a
life.
left on Monroe Place.
Oh man.
No, you cannot destroy somebody's whole life and expect that nothing is going to happen. Oh, man, no. God is great, man. God is there. Either way, something is going to happen. You know, that's why today poor become tomorrow rich. Today rich man might become tomorrow poor. If we human beings understand that, probably the world's going to be a better place, but it's tough. Because the vengeance and the revenge is always going to be around too. All right, guys.
Hey man, that was a wonderful ride. I appreciate that a lot.
God bless everyone.
Get to your page.
There you go. It's raining at the moment. I just wanted to say, sometimes some of the greatest wisdom you will ever receive is in the place you least are looking for it. It was Shiheng Yi said it actually in one of his videos. He said, if you're looking for something, seek in the opposite direction. I'm paraphrasing, but that's kind of what he said. And going into that Uber ride then, I didn't expect that. But when I saw the moment where he helped out that guy, homeless man, he didn't know we were filmmakers. And he gave this man money. I think Niamh, was you rolling when he gave that man money? And just caught the interaction. He asked not to be on camera, so you're not going to see his face. But what a beautiful moment. And that's why we're trying to get out here and capture these moments as well. Capture these stories of motivation, inspiration. Like, some people, there's a David Goggins out there that nobody ever heard of, and he might be your next Uber driver, but you've got to speak to these people. You've got to open up. You've got to speak to people about their mistakes, about their inspirations, their favorite quotes, their biggest lessons. You've got to ask people these questions because they're so valuable. And yeah, I mean, me and Niamh have experienced it recently. The last couple months I've been really opening up to people. I've been making loads of new friends in public and on camera and behind the camera, and only me and Niamh are experiencing that. And it's been this hugely, hugely nourishing moment for both of us, where we're having laughs, jokes, but more importantly, we're learning so much from these people about their lives, about their inspiration, what motivates them, and I'm taking a lot of it away. It's really important. I just want to ask Niamh, because Niamh's behind the camera, but Niamh, the last few months, what has it been like for yourself to hear all these different stories, and, you know, some of the funny ones, some of the inspirational ones, from just people we've just met on the streets or in the Uber cars and all that kind of stuff?
It's just like walking in the park, you'd see someone, you think, oh, he looks cool, but you'd never actually know his deep story or what he does, or like what motivates him and stuff. And we've been able to learn that, and it's just really cool.
What do you think of I'm just going to give one analogy or one take on something, is that it's like everybody's got a book.
Yeah.
And we're getting to read
Yeah.
a few chapters of the books or read the blurb of that book, and you would never get to read it if you didn't pick the book up. But like, you can pick the book up with every single conversation you have and interaction that you have with every single person that you meet on a daily basis. They all have a story. They've all written a book. And most of them have been through some crazy story arcs that if you just sat down and listened to somebody and gave somebody the time of day and dug a little deeper, you'd find out so much about them. But you know it yourself as an audience, as a viewer. You know you've got a story. You might know that you've never told someone that story. But everybody has a story. Everybody does. Even if you don't think your life is interesting, trust me, it would help and motivate somebody through opening up. Thank you for watching the video. I didn't ask this man why he helped the guy, because I don't think he should have helped him. In fact, it's something I would have done, but I was curious what led this man who was driving this car to get to a point where he would randomly help another person on the street. You know, he has his own bills to pay, he has his own kids to feed, he has his own family to feed. Why would he help a man? And the reason for that usually is because at one point in their life, they either saw somebody who they loved closely who needed help, or they themselves needed help. And that's where compassion comes from. Understanding that we can all be vulnerable, understanding that we all live our own lives and have our own difficulties, and that if one time somebody could be there for that person and help them, that we could change the world individually, by ourselves, one person at a time, if we just help each other out. I thought it was so beautiful, and that's why I knew that question, that one question, would lead to such a wonderful conversation with this man. If you enjoyed this video, please consider supporting us at www.mulliganbrothers.com. To be able to fly out to Brooklyn and New York and to be able to do these projects is very difficult. And everybody who supports us at mulliganbrothers.com, you guys are unbelievable. We cannot thank you enough. Our promise is to find these stories wherever we go. We're a documentary crew. We're run and gun. We've got the cameras ready to go at all times, and this is what we enjoy doing. So the normal content's going to be coming. This new content's going to be coming. Let me know down below what you think. Yeah. If you want to see more from me, head over to Instagram at Jordan Mulligan Brother. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.